Sound check. Okay, perfect. Cat, how are you? Is this cat that I did the reading for or a different cat? Like recently? Like a week ago. Cuz I don't know your guys's like sometimes I get your guys's usernames cuz they show up different to me versus. Oh, perfect. I was just thinking about you cuz I get so many questions about, the question you asked me. So I was going to explain that to the collective right now. I was just thinking about you. I was like, I need to talk about that because it's so confusing for people. And I understand why it's confusing. When we talked about the pulling away energy, how are you doing? Are you doing good? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to open up with a prayer, everyone. Let's open up with a prayer. Please protect us. Please protect this reading. Please let me see what I need to see and say what I need to say. Please protect us. Please protect this reading. Please let me see what I need to see and say what I need to say. Protect us. Please protect this reading. Please let me see what I need to see and say what I need to say. See what I need to see and say what I need to say. Please protect us. Please protect this reading. Please protect us. Please protect us. See what I need to see and say what I need to say. Please protect us. Please let me see what I need to see. See what I need to see and say what I need to say. What I need to say, please God. Please guide us, please keep us safe. Please guide us, please keep us safe. Please keep us all protected. Please guide us all. Please keep us all safe. Please let me say what I need to say so that people can understand. Please give me the words that I need. Okay. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad you feel relaxed. I thought this weekend was super, super heavy. I don't know how you guys have been feeling the energy, but it was very, very, very heavy to me. I was taking a lot of time to work transmuting the energy. So if you were really, really overwhelmed this weekend, it was a doozy, let me tell you. I feel like the portal plus the full moon, which we're still feeling the ramifications of that. For those of you that are new to my channel, tarot has no gender. This is a general reading. Take what's yours, leave the rest. I do not pull on toxic exes because I don't want their energy getting stuck to me, you guys. It's so hard for people to understand. I'm tapping into energy. Energy is contagious. Think about when you're around somebody who's happy, you get happy. If you're around somebody who's depressed, it pulls you down. Energy is contagious. Readings are timeless. This can be the past, the present, the future. So do your best to use your intuition. If it's not you, it could be your person. If the reading's not yours, then it's not yours. Not every reading is meant to be yours, Take what's yours and leave the rest. If you want to book a reading with me, shoot me an email, starchanneltarot@gmail.com. I'm also offering courses now. So let me know. I have a couple of manifestation and tarot. If you want to book a reading with me, shoot me an email, starchanneltarot@gmail.com. Remember to subscribe, set your notifications so you know when the next reading will be. Last but not least, I want to thank everybody for your tips and your donations. I know you guys work really hard for your money, and I am extremely appreciative of everything you do. Let's go past, present, future, mind, body, and soul. Mother, grown, body, and soul. We got somebody who's going to be chasing. Time is ticking. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on with your person. Let's see. Is everything good over there? Jenny, how are you, honey? Okay, let's see. Your person could have been in denial. Oh, I don't really love this person. I don't really love, you know. Let's see what comes out. Your person has been trying to desensitize themselves. So they're trying to numb their feelings toward you. Yep. This is a very important love. And look, they're hiding their feelings. So both of these cards are confirming that this is a very important love, connected in the 5D, regardless if disconnected in the 3D. But your person is trying to hide. They're trying to hide their feelings. They're going through a dark night of the soul. One of you could be Pisces, and the other, and it's a soulmate connection, which is exactly what I'm saying. Your person's going through some kind of traumatic experience right now. Okay, we have Taurus energy. So we could have a Taurus that is hiding their feelings. I just want, I take a bunch of decks out and I read the different decks to see what energy resonates, what energy repeats itself. And this is consistently repeating itself, that there's a soul connection, that somebody is hiding their feelings. Like, this is already the third time we've got masquerading, deceit, and desensitizing. It could be a Taurus energy that is hiding their feelings about you. Let's leave that out because we got 3 of those cards, right? So obviously it is important. Let's see. And the cards just like, they just spilled. So your person could spill, your person could explode, which is telling me to get that little kid deck that I have to see. Hold on. I got a lot of decks. I got a lot of decks. I got a lot of decks. Decks. No. I don't have any of the other stuff. I got a lot of decks. How y'all doing? Where are you guys from? Felipe! Hello. Let's see. Past, present, future, mind, body, and soul. Mother, maiden, crone. Past, present, future. Looks like there's going to be a breakthrough in communication. Your person could be balancing their emotions. I saw my Temperance card. Well, that's my Ace of Pentacles. Your person wants to have a brand new beginning. They want to offer you something valuable. They haven't, though, because they've been hiding. Okay, so I want you guys to keep this in. I'm just we're getting different messages from different decks, okay? Balancing their emotions. This is their mind, and that's their emotions. So they're trying to temper their emotions. If you guys want to book, oh, Brazil. Wow. I've always wanted to go to Brazil. Well, we've got the mind reader. So there could be a spiritual connection between you both, which Dark Night of the Soul, soulmates. We also have, if you look at the deck here, we have the sun and the moon, which is the male and the feminine counterpart, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. And then star is destiny, it's healing, but I also always think about it as the celestial family. So the protection around the sun and the moon. It's also the magician. It's somebody who is manifesting, somebody who's, okay, this person disappeared from you. This person disappeared. What's her name? Harsh. If you'd like to book a reading, you can do the super chat. If not, I like to keep the chat open for people asking me questions who are reading as well, who have a deck. If not, then, got it? No, I will not Harsh, because this is an exchange of energy. So if you would like to book, I am telling you once again, a super chat, then that's cool. If not, that's fine. Okay. There we go. This is exactly what I was seeing in my mind's eye. So there's going to be some kind of surprise that happens. There's going to be an explosion of feeling. This was a card that I was seeing in my mind's eye. And you guys remember how the deck just like fell all over the place? What that's telling me is that this is going to be something you are not expecting. This is going to be like, you got to remember, like the people that were living in Pompeii didn't expect for the volcano to erupt. So the volcano erupted. They were all living their lives. They were going around their normal days, and they ended up becoming frozen in time. Hold on a sec. Harsh, seriously, if you want to book a reading, you can do it right there. If not, I'm going to end up blocking you from the chat, because I need to have the chat open. So I'm not going to repeat that. I need to... Yeah, your person's going to pop up out of nowhere. Okay? Let's keep on going with the reading. There's something that's destined. Something that's destined. That this is a relationship that's destined. It's going to pop up out of nowhere. It's going to be... this person's going to blow. They're hiding their feelings right now. They could have been attached to a third party. And there could have been gossip that got involved to separate you. Please remember that a third party doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. A third party is an interfering energy. That could be work, that could be money, that could be distance, that could be family, that could be friends. It materializes in different ways for everyone on the collective, but it means that there has been an interference in your relationship. There could have been friends that did not accept your relationship. It could have been family. They could have had kids that didn't accept you. And there you are, the divine feminine. Okay. All right, let's keep on going. So it looks like there will be something that's going to pop up out of nowhere. Yep, your person is hiding. It keeps on showing up. Your person is hiding. They could becoming more aware of their intuition and their guides. It could be meditating and releasing self-limiting beliefs, working on inner healing and issues with codependence. So your person is going through a dark night of the soul. Why is it so important for you guys to be steady? Okay, like this is a very difficult thing for people to understand. So I had this. We did this with one of my readers, with one of my clients the other day. So I want you guys to imagine this, okay? If this is the divine feminine and this is the divine masculine, okay? The divine feminine does not matter what gender you are. It does not matter. It's the energy we're speaking of. The divine feminine is leading the relationship. She or he, the divine feminine, I'm saying she because I'm, stuck on the feminine, but it's not. You can be any gender and be divine feminine, is guiding the relationship, pulling it forward. I have that other card, that other kid deck that shows it, okay? So when your person is is trying to go this way. They're trying to separate from you, right? Or when you allow them to guide the relationship, it goes like this, and you're out of your power. That's not the correct word, because it's not a power dynamic. The thing is, it's an enlightenment dynamic. So you are meant to guide your person into healing, into enlightenment. So look at what happens when the divine feminine chases the divine masculine. And by chase, it's like if you're in no communication and then you reach out. Look, that person goes further away. Do you see? You're giving them the power in this cord that is going to continue. So you have to be taught in this relationship. You have to be strong and keep the cord taut where you can pull them along. Every time, I know it's a very difficult lesson, but to understand this dynamic is to understand how much power you have. And the divine feminine would never do this. The divine feminine would never let somebody who is not ascended lead them, which is why I tell you guys, you have to maintain the silence so that until your person wakes up. You cannot force an awakening. You cannot tell a person, please wake up, you're my person, you're my soulmate, you're my twin. You can't. People would think you're bonkers. You have to it's like, think about if a stranger went up to you on the street and said, you're my twin. And you're like, buddy, I know I'm not, leave me alone, call the police, stalker alert. You don't want that. So it's very important for you guys to remember, it doesn't matter the gender. If you're the divine feminine, you have to keep that cord, because if you communicate with them when they're going through the dark night of the soul, what you're telling them is, you don't have to learn that lesson fully because I'm going to be here. You don't have to break through your masquerade. You don't have to break through every wall, every facade that you have, every false way of attempting to control. Control is an illusion. People will do this. The divine masculine is afraid. They don't understand what true control is, and they don't understand that control is an illusion. And when they freak out, they want to control. So they may create distance and run away because facing their emotions is too difficult. It's your job to be constant in your energy. You have to sit in your energy of power. You need to sit in your energy of knowing, of faith, of who you are, so that you can guide this energy forward. This energy will explode. This energy, by exploding, I mean this energy will awaken. But the longer you do this, the longer you break the contact, the longer, and you guys know, you don't have to tell me, but you know if you're breaking contact, if you're, walking by them every day, or if you're sneakily trying to communicate, or you guys know. That's going to just make union and awakening, because first of all, they have to awaken first before there's even union. So they're already behind you. Say they're behind you a year, because awakening is very difficult. You go through crap. You go through depression, you lose stuff, you go through it could be financial, it can be everything. So the longer you prevent them from going through those lessons, because that's what you do when you don't allow them to face. It's like if a child falls down, they're learning to walk and they keep on falling, so then you keep on picking them up. So then what happens? That child doesn't learn as quickly as they would have, because there's somebody there who is constantly picking them up every time they fall. They have to learn to pick themselves up. All right, let's go with our decks. What deck are we going to use? Yes, a divine feminine can be any gender. Doesn't matter. It's the energy that is within the person. So Divine feminine can be it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it'll flip. It has flipped, at different times. It doesn't matter. It's not like only women can be the divine feminine. No. Men can be divine feminines, non-binary can be, it doesn't matter. This is all things that we, any gender can be it. Past, present, future, mind, body, and soul. It's the divine feminine is usually the one who's awakened first. And it's not even just understanding this stuff. It's like certain signs of when you awaken is you could have like most people reside in the root, in the sacral, in the solar plexus, down here. Most people, this is where they live. These are actually the majority of the people reside in the root. So that's the passion, movement, action. Very few people get through up to the solar plexus. Even less people get through to the heart chakra. Even less people get through to the throat chakra, where they can speak their truth, where we can feel things when they're brave. Like, these are very difficult lessons. And every time you go through one chakra, it's not like, oh, I have one lesson and I'm done. No, you're continuously tested. You're continuously tested. You're not just going to be tested once. You're going to be tested over and over and over to make sure that you've learned the lesson, because you play an important part. Then after you get all these, you go up to the throat, you get into your third eye and your crown. And there are more chakras above this. Third eye and your crown are when you start getting spiritual gifts. So third eye, you start seeing things. You can see things. You can... Maybe you'll see spirits. Maybe you'll be claircognizant, clairaudient. I don't know. Everybody has different gifts. And then as you go up higher, you're more connected. So there are more and more gifts that you receive. So that would be one way of, and it's just tapping in. Everybody, just by being alive, you are connected to source. You are given the gift. So it's not different from one person to the other. We all have it. It's just people are too scared to face these 5 chakras, the lessons. So they always run. It's your job as a divine feminine to allow people to wake up. All right, let's do 5 cards. Spiritual practices. Yeah, your person was ego-driven. They're trying to, look, magical and powerful. There's something, they see you they want a new beginning, they want to align. Something in the winter, so that's from December 22nd to March 19th. And I remember, so that keeps on showing up. So there's something that's happening right now that's very important, probably that dark night of the soul, that's going to cause them to rebuild. We have Cancer energy as well. Okay. Let's put these aside. Hold on. I went through the dark night of the soul in 2020. Was at the same time the pandemic. It was real hell for months, yeah. The dark night of the soul is not fun, but it's meant to awaken people to recognize how we're all connected. Past, present, future. Body and soul. Maiden crown. Let me see what I need to see and say what I need to say, please. 5D. The 5D. What's happening in the 5D? Well, whatever's happening in the 5D is hidden. Tell me what's happening in the 3D. What's happening in the 3D? What's happening in the 3D? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. There is, this person could, in the hidden, or no, this is in the heart position. Hold on, let me see what flipped over. You're their sun. You're their happiness. Oh, man, sun and the moon. And I just went on divine masculine, divine feminine. This is divine masculine, this is divine feminine. This is another way to read counterparts. Damn. Okay, I'm going to leave it out just because. What's hidden? Please let me see what's hidden. Can you show us the outcome, please? Can you show us the outcome? Okay. In the 5D, damn, we have all three: star, sun, and moon. Star, sun, and moon in the 5D. Ace of coins in the 3D. So 5D is what's around you. There's healing energy. There's this destiny. Where's that destiny card? Destiny is coming into play. Faith, calm, hope, healing, renewal, purpose, altruistic, inspiration, spirituality, contentment. In your 3D, we have the Ace of Coins. This person wants to have a new beginning with you. They're going to come through with an offer. And we had this twice. Remember, we had the Ace of Pentacles over here. They see you as the sun and the moon. Happiness. They could be blocked. They could be dreaming about you. They're having anxiety. What's hidden? The Hanged Man. Which is, this person has been, there's been a separation. This person could be thinking about you. They could be going through epiphanies. And the outcome has been 3 of Swords, heartbreak, disillusionment. They do want to come forward with a cup of love. Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins, Queen of Swords. Oh, geez. They may see you straight up as the Empress because you're showing up as 3 queens. All you're missing is the Queen of Wands. This person's depressed. Communication, Ace of Wands. They're not sleeping at night. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. When major arcana show up, and you're doing a reading, it means stuff that has nothing to do with you. I don't mean nothing to do with you. It's stuff that's being orchestrated by the universe. So you have to learn to surrender. It's a big lesson in surrendering. Giving, be like, okay, universe, you do you, and I'm going to wait here until you tell us. Okay. Lisa! This is general right now. We're in general. Seven of Swords. So this person could have been deceitful. They could have lied about something. They could have betrayed you. 7 of Wands. Okay. Death and 10 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and death. There was something that happened, some kind of betrayal that happened that was devastating. It was devastating. And it caused a very painful end. Very painful ending. And there's death right here. Tell me about this ending, please. 3 of Swords. Look, 3 of Swords. Something that happened that is the universe is trying to heal right now, which is probably why they're going through a dark night of the soul. I think that's the delivery dude. This is I guess the timing is off. I shouldn't do it at this time, the readings, because this is when the delivery person shows up. But I forgot that. Anywho, swords. We have 3 swords here, which tells me that this person is thinking about you a lot. And their perspective on you is changing. We also have Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Pisces, and Taurus for energies that have shown up. Not that it really matters, but it's very Pisces strong, so you could be a Pisces. Tell me more, please, about this death. It led to a separation. An 8 of Pentacles. This person is trying to heal themselves through the separation. So whatever happened here, whatever deceit happened here, look, it's showing up at the ending, okay? Tell me about this Ace of Coins, please. Ten of Cups and the Devil. Tell me, why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here? Okay, yeah. Oh, fuck. This is 7 of Cups means thinking. Someone who's thinking. This is another interpretation of the Devil is thinking. So this person is obsessively thinking about you. Okay? Oh, hold on, my screen just went black. Hold on. Oh, okay, Lisa. I will check the email. This person is obsessively, this is a magnifier card as well. So this person is thinking a lot about you. And we have 10 of Cups. So this person sees you. 10 of Cups is emotional happiness, emotional fulfillment, harmony, family bliss, and 10 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Kat, are you still here? That's what you got in your reading. I remember 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles is showing up again in the general. Ace of Pentacles, they want to offer you something. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, and they're obsessively thinking about you. All right. Why is the Sun and the Moon here, please? Knight of Cups, they want to come in with some kind of love offer. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Cups. This person walked away. I think they're returning. 8, 8. 8 of Wands. 7 of Wands. This person is gaining a new perspective. They're depressed. 5 of Cups. They're gaining a new perspective. 7 of Wands. They're going to persevere. There's going to be communication. But this is going to be unexpected. This is what you got in your reading, Kat. Remember? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Hold on. Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to happen that you do not know, you do not expect. This is destiny. This is karma. This is fate. Let me remind you guys, aside from like the communication and the red thread that's connecting you guys, the time that we're living right now is so karmically heavy. This is a time where your karma is going to hit you like that. So if you're doing anything shady, it's going to hit you. If you're being a good person and it hasn't been returned, it's going to come back. Karma attaches to your soul. It does not attach to your skin. It's not like you die and you clear your plate. It's going to continue with you forever until you do the work. That's what you're doing right now. That's what these heavy lessons are about. About you healing your karma, about you healing ancestral karma, because it builds. from different lifetimes, from families. It builds. That's why these lessons are so difficult. But it takes somebody who has the strength to face them. And that's what Source is trying to teach you. It's trying to tell you, you have the strength to face this. What is this Hanged Man? What's hidden? Please tell us what's hidden. This person was blocked. This person was blocked. But they're going to make a decision, because this is a perspective, getting you to make a decision to come toward you with a Page of Cups, with an apology. Because there's a soul contract here. Again, 6 of Cups. Can you tell me about this outcome, please? Okay, so the outcome has been a lot of grief, a lot of disillusionment, heartbreak, misunderstanding, tears, loss. This person is understanding it. They're seeing it. This is the King of Swords. They have clarity. They have clarity about what they did. Yeah, clarity. They're going to come through with conviction. 7 of Wands. Seeing things differently. Two of Wands. They could be planning on progression. They're trying to be strong. They've been stuck in a self-made prison. 8 of Swords. Page of Wands. They're watching you. The Moon. They're watching the Moon. They're watching you. Look, the Moon and Hanged Man. And the Fool. And the Ace of Pentacles. And the 2 of Cups. Let me explain this to you. This is bonkers, dude. Okay. So underneath the deck, the energy that's underneath the deck is the energy that's coming through, okay? So the Moon, that's you. If this is what they were seeing you as, their happiness, and the Moon, you could be a Pisces. They're trusting their intuition. There's a connection here. The Hanged Man is right there. They've gone in separation to figure things out. And what do they want? They want a new beginning, the Fool. With an Ace of Pentacles, again, so this is the 3rd time this came out, and the 2 of Cups, soul contract. So you have 2 out of the 4 soul contract cards. The soul contract cards are 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 4 of Wands. Let's ask more about, I'm going to ask more about our outcome. Ace of Swords, you're going to receive clarity. Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see that. So you got, and the Hierophant. Look at this. You're this person's wish fulfillment. When Hierophant is next to, they could want higher commitment with you. That could be marriage. Emperor, look at this, 10 of coins, 10 of cups, the Emperor. This person is trying to grow up. You're their wish fulfillment. Hierophant, 10 of cups. They're trying to be strong. Do you see how the energy repeats? My little piggy. My little piggy. Put you right there. Can you tell me about this outcome, please? Ace of Swords. This heartbreak is going to lead to a breakthrough, which tells me that this heartbreak, aside, remember, you got all that major arcana. That means that this is, you just have to, like, I know it's difficult if you're the divine feminine, you have to let the divine masculine go through this. It's their learning pains. It's their growing pains. They have to. They have to. If you take them, if they return and they haven't learned fully, then you're going to end up repeating the same cycle. You're going to be on, because you're connected, you're going to repeat the same cycle forever. You'll repeat it in the next lifetime, in the next lifetime, in the next lifetime, and because this is your person. Some lifetimes you won't be alive. You won't come together. This person, Page of Swords, was there could have been gossip that was in play. They could have been immature, which is, they're figuring that out. They're seeing it. Yeah. 10 of Wands, this has been very heavy on them. But it's leading them to want to collaborate. They're going through something very difficult that's pushing them to move forward. Yeah, pushing them to move forward, the Chariot. This is an overthinker. This is somebody who gets paralyzed by their own negative thoughts. The Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. You are their wish fulfillment. King of Coins. This person could have gone through Six of Coins. Your person could have gone through financial issues. They could have lost money. They could be going through some kind of turmoil. For energies, we have all the earth energies. So we have Cap, Taurus, Virgo. We have Cancer. We have Taurus. There's going to be a big change. The world. You're going to receive justice for whatever ill has happened. Yeah. Whatever has happened, you're going to receive justice. And this is you. Single, thriving, beautiful. Let's see what this justice is going to be. I'm very curious what this justice is going to be. Make sure they're all upright. Ace of Cups. King of Cups and Judgment. The person who walked away is going to return with love, with love. Let's see if we get the same cards over here. So what is this justice? Can you tell us what this justice is going to be? Page of Pentacles, there's going to be some kind of small offer that comes through. Nine of Pentacles, that's you. That's you thriving. This person's coming to you. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. They're slow, but they're coming. They're going to go through some kind of tower moment. What is this tower? It's going to affect their success. Tell me more. It could affect what they're doing, their drive. It could lead them out or into the Hermit. They're manifesting you. Tell me more about this Tower, please. They're very depressed. 5 of Cups. They're trying to work on their broken heart. Tell me more about this Tower. Eight of Swords. Again, it's something that this person is an overthinker. You're their 10 of Cups, but they threw that away. 9 of Cups. You're their wish come true. They want a new beginning with you. They want a new beginning with you. You could be Pisces. They want a new beginning with you. Libra, Pisces. Five of Wands. It could be afraid that you'll be with somebody else or somebody else will come through. They're trying to plan how to move forward. They're trying to plan on how to compromise, how to make amends. Is this upside down? Hold on. Yeah, it is. This one's upside down. So they want to apologize for the crap that happened. It could be a King of Wands. We had the King of Wands over here. So they could have a fire sign. Look, they love you. They're heartbroken. They're watching you, even though you don't see it. Twin flame, unfinished business. Are the same things showing up in the other people's readings? Yeah, I haven't seen any readings. Honestly, I've been watching a bunch of Harry Potter. And I think that's all I've been watching. Like I saw the first, the second, and the third one, but I fell asleep. But I'm just rewatching stuff. I don't know if you guys have any recommendations or what has been showing up in the other readings that you guys have been seeing. Hey Eli, I've seen one other reading and it's similar. Okay. There's something that's happening. Look, something that's happening that was blocked. You know, sometimes, well, especially when it's something that it's a destiny, us knowing a little bit of it can mess it up. So it's hidden. But it's what the universe is saying here is you're on the correct path. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. You're on the right path. This person's going to take a chance. They're going to gamble. They're going to communicate. You're going to receive the truth. This person is overwhelmed with anxiety from keeping secrets from you. This person, if there was a third party, this person is now single. But if you guys are in no communication, you would not know that. They're going to want to start new with you. They feel magnetically attracted to you. They're going to surrender. It's the storm that's coming. Commitment, proposal. Like, I can't tell you guys enough. This is going to come out of nowhere. This is going to be the volcano erupting. But you have to be in the divine feminine energy, because this is a twin flame reading. If you guys are not ascended, it won't work, because if you're not ascended, that means that you're not healed. And the whole purpose of this journey, of this type of life experience, is for both of you guys to heal yourselves, come together, and literally work on healing the world. As cheesy as that may sound, that's the purpose of a divine union. There's going to be things that you're going to be doing in your part of the world that are going to activate and heal other people. But until you heal yourselves, you're not going to be able to heal others. You're not going to be able to genuinely empathize with the pain of somebody else until you go through that pain and you feel it yourself. Because it's very hard for people to just normally empathize. So people will, Source will give you these lessons to break you open, so you can feel what it is to feel that pain, so you can learn and heal it, so you learn how to transmute the pain. There's a purpose to the pain. The pain isn't just given to you willy-nilly. It's meant to make you grow. It's meant to make you stronger. It's meant to help you heal, not just yourself, but heal others. Let's do another one. Things are not what they seem. This person could have looked to having safety and comfort, and they could have run away. That means picking other things that were safer, because you make them grow, okay? So things are not what they seem. If your person is hiding themselves. They could be pretending to be having a good time and that they're very happy, but this is not true. What you see is not true. The mask has come out over and over and over. What you see is not true. They're pretending to be happy. They want to reconnect. They're going to apologize. Look at this. There's divine intervention that's happening. That third party, whatever it was that came up, it was divine intervention, because your person needed to learn how to find their own peace. There are lessons. If your person was vibrating down here and you're up here, you cannot go back down to teach certain lessons. So you're going to be pulled out of the energy, and they're going to bring in some other situation that's going to teach them how to elevate beyond this energy and go on to the next one and go on to the next one. So these are very difficult lessons, you guys. I hope that's easily understandable. Let's do one more, and then we're going to close it out. I don't think we have any super chats. Oh, hold on. My screen went black. I was going to read Cassandra's message. I just saw it. Judgment and justice and their gaining streak to clear up. I've only heard maybe 2 minutes of this reading start, and I can confirm you're spot on this. Oh, what happened? What happened? Okay, one more. Told you, soul contract. They're in regret and they're trying to be brave. Do you see how it's the same cards? They're keeping tabs on you. Page of Swords. There's a big change coming. This person is writing and erasing messages. This person is watching you in secret. We've got our divine masculine. So that tells me that the divine masculine isn't ready yet. Remember, it doesn't matter what gender they are. So if this is your person and they're in secret, remember the divine masculine rests in power. They are confident. They are the emperor. They're the hierophant. They know all. So they're not worried by any little thing. So the fact that your person is in regret and they're trying to find courage and they're in secret tells me that they're not in their full divine masculine yet. They're wounded. They're probably in their wounded feminine right now. So they have to heal. This is telling me that your person, it's also backing up the dark night of the soul, okay? You guys have to be patient. This separation isn't going to be forever. They will show up, okay? Oh, no worries, honey. It's okay. That's what I have for you guys. Man, I don't even know. Like, it's the same thing. Let me see what else we get. Let me do one more, and then we'll close it out. Because I don't think we have any super chats. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be unexpected. The volcano, unexpected, tower. They're watching you. They're trying to be in their peace. They're obsessed, and they're thinking about the possibility. They're hiding. They're hiding. Your person is hiding, and this is going to come out of nowhere. I love you guys, and keep me. Did she buy it? Or he buy it? He or she buy it? I don't know if Kaiser's a... Oh, I gotta go, you guys. We can do a super chat later. I gotta go. I gotta clean and I gotta start my readings. I love you guys. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, no, he didn't. I don't think he bought one. But, no, he didn't buy one. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. Thank you, Kaiser. Next time, just press the little money sign. I love you guys. I will keep you posted, let you know everything that's going on. And I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.